All right, everyone's looking. Good morning, Waves. Mr. Mosette here. I'm here with Miss Vita and Miss Okonkwo, and I want to talk to you about something that is very serious. While we have some wonderful things going on here at school, wonderful Waves, and I'm so proud of a lot of the excellence that I'm seeing every day, there is something that concerns me greatly. And that is, there have been some scholars who have taken it upon themselves to be very disrespectful, rude, and downright mean in terms of some of the language and name calling that has been directed at Miss Okonkwo. And I know that many of you know her because she is in so many classrooms helping everyone that she comes in contact with. I know that you know her as Miss O, so I'll refer to her as Miss O as well. But I wanted to take a moment to let you know that that type of language is hurtful, it's mean, it can't be tolerated, and it does not represent who we are as Waves. And so I wanted to give Miss O a chance to share how she feels about it, because she's not just some person floating around. She's a human being. She has feelings. She's here to help. She's here to serve us and make us better at every subject that we engage, and I appreciate her for that. I don't want her to think that we are the kind of school or have the kind of young people who are mean and disrespectful, not only to adults but to each other. So I wanted to give her a chance just to share how she feels.
Well, it shocked me that students could call me names that seemingly they don't even know what those names mean, but just calling me names, and in the classroom, across the room, or in the breezeway, after the shock, it's painful. It hurts my feelings. I respect all of you. I usually have a smile on my face. So, I'm here. I encourage you. I support you. So for you to call me names is very hurtful, and very disrespectful, because I don't do anything to you that I could even imagine that you would want to hurt me, and that's what you do. And it also shows that you're willing to use words and just you're willing to say things that show you to be uneducated and unkind. And you're better than that. So
Thank you so much, Miss O. I want to, on behalf of our school and all of our scholars, I want to apologize to you, because that's not who we are. That's not who we want to be, and that's not okay. I've asked Miss Vita to be here to be supportive. One thing that I know is Miss O is a very kind person, and if you had questions, and maybe she looks different than you, but if you have questions, she's very willing and open to have conversations with you. Ways, we are not a people who are judgmental and hurtful about things that we don't understand. We are a school. We are learners. And if there's things that we don't know, we can ask in a very respectful manner, and I'm sure we could get the information to help us.
So we are very sorry that you experienced that, because we are family here. We are kind and we are family. And a lot of our students have experienced hurtful words, so they know what it's like to be on the other side of those words. And curiosity, it's not about curiosity, it's just me. So we know what it's like to be hurt. We know what it's like for to be teased about our differences, and we're really sorry that you've experienced that. For those scholars that have questions, like Mr. Mosette has mentioned, what would be an appropriate time perhaps to ask you if they have questions about your beautiful scarf or what it's called, what would be an appropriate time to ask those questions?
Anytime when you see me passing in the halls or, after school, and even when we're in class and it's, a time when maybe papers are being passed out or, when it's not disruptive to instruction or work time, when you raise your hand quietly, I always come to you. And I will always answer when it's an appropriate time, but definitely when we're outside, don't be late for class. But I am open. If you approach me in a respectful way, I will respond.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, Waves, I don't like to end on the negative, but I do want to assure you this. If these types of comments that are negative and hurtful continue, parents will be notified and consequences will happen. What I am very proud of on the other side is that there are some wonderful Waves here who stand up for what they know is right, and that I can depend on them to be kind, courteous, respectful, hardworking, embracing, and loving. And so I'm depending on you to stand up. Don't sit down while you see and hear other students doing things that you know are not right. Tell an adult, talk to those students if it's appropriate. And what I'm looking for is a school who will wrap their arms around Miss O and everyone else. Thank you so much, Waves. If you have any questions or concerns, you're welcome to come to me or Miss Vita or even speak to Miss O. Have an excellent afternoon.